She demanded I propose again because the lighting was bad the first time and I need content for TikTok. I replied, let's do it. I took her to a fancy restaurant, got down on one knee, and tied my shoe. Then I walked out and left her with the bill. The video of her crying that went viral for the wrong reasons. I am a landscape architect. I design spaces that are meant to be experienced, not just photographed. I value authenticity. I value the quiet moments. I've been with Amber, 29F, for 3 years. When we met, she was a normal person. She liked hiking, she liked cooking, she liked living. But about a year ago, she decided she wanted to be a lifestyle influencer. It started small, posting pictures of her coffee, her outfits, but then it consumed her. Every date became a photo shoot. Every meal was cold by the time we ate it because she had to get the perfect angle. I tolerated it because I loved who she used to be, and I kept hoping that person would come back once the follower count plateaued. I was wrong. The more followers she got, the less present she became. Last month, I proposed. I didn't do it for the gram. I did it for us. We were hiking in our favorite state park. We reached a beautiful overlook at sunset. It was just us. No crowds, no ring lights, just the wind and the golden light. I got down on one knee. I poured my heart out. I told her she was my best friend. She said yes. She cried. It was perfect. Or so I thought. Yesterday, Amber sat me down. She looked serious. Babe, she said, scrolling through her phone. We have a problem. What? Is the ring okay? The ring is fine. It's the proposal. I can't post any of these photos. Why not? The lighting is terrible. The sun is behind you, my face is in shadow, and my hair looks frizzy. Plus, you didn't even hire a hidden photographer. It looks low budget. I stared at her. It was a hike, Amber. It was intimate. Intimate doesn't get likes, Mike, she snapped. I need content. Engagement content is huge right now. I could get brand deals for the wedding if we go viral. So, here's what we're going to do. She pulled up a spreadsheet, a literal spreadsheet. We are going to do a re-proposal. You need to book a table at Lumiere, the most expensive French restaurant in the city. Wear your navy suit. I bought a new dress. You'll propose at dessert. I've already hired a videographer to capture it from 2 angles. You need to cry a little bit this time. It plays better. I felt a cold knot form in my stomach. She didn't want me. She didn't want the marriage. She wanted the content. Our actual engagement, the moment I pledged my life to her, wasn't enough because the lighting was bad. You want me to fake a proposal? I asked. It's not faking, it's optimizing. Don't be difficult, this is for our future. Stamela, think of the engagement numbers. Okay, I said. Let's do it. She squealed and clapped her hands. Yay. Okay, reservation is for Friday at 8 p.m. Don't be late. And get a haircut. She didn't notice the tone of my voice. She didn't notice that I didn't smile. She was too busy texting her videographer. I didn't get a haircut. I did, however, go to the bank. I withdrew my half of the wedding fund we had started. Then I called my landlord and asked if I could break my lease early. He said yes, for a fee. I paid it. I packed my essentials while she was at her glam squad appointment. I moved them to my brother's house. Friday night arrived. I put on my navy suit. I looked sharp. Amber looked incredible, I'll give her that. She was wearing a red dress that probably cost more than my first car. Her makeup was flawless. She was in influencer mode, checking her reflection every 30 seconds, snapping selfies in the Uber. Remember, she whispered as we walked into Lumiere. Wait for the soufflé, that's the cue. We sat down. The restaurant was stunning. Crystal chandeliers, velvet chairs, the smell of butter and truffles. The videographer, a guy named Chad with a massive camera, was lurking in the corner, pretending to film the wine rack. Amber ordered for both of us. We need the aesthetically pleasing dishes, she told the waiter. The lobster thermidor and the truffle risotto, and the most expensive champagne you have. We're celebrating. She didn't ask if I liked lobster. I'm allergic to shellfish, she forgot. Again. She spent the entire dinner on her phone teasing the big announcement to her followers. Something magical is about to happen. Stay tuned. I sat there, drinking my water, watching the woman I thought I loved turn into a marketing algorithm. The waiter cleared the plates. Amber kicked me under the table. It's time, she hissed. Go to the bathroom and check your hair, then come back and do it. I nodded. Okay. I went to the bathroom. I looked in the mirror. I didn't see a fiancé. I saw a prop. I adjusted my tie. I walked back out. The souffle arrived. It was huge and fluffy. Chad, the videographer, stepped out from the shadows, camera rolling. The restaurant went quiet. People were watching. The lighting was admittedly perfect. Amber looked at me, eyes wide, hand over her mouth in a practiced pose of shock. She was ready. I walked up to the table. I locked eyes with her. I slowly lowered myself down on one knee. Amber gasped. A tear, fake, rolled down her cheek. "Oh my God, Mike." I reached down. I grabbed the laces of my left shoe. I untied them. Then I tied them again. Slowly. A double knot. The silence in the restaurant shifted from anticipation to confusion. Amber froze. Her smile faltered. "Mike, what are you doing?" I stood up. I brushed off my knee. "Shoe was untied," I said loudly enough for the camera to pick up. "Safety first." "Mike," she hissed through her teeth. "Do it now. The camera is rolling." I looked at her. I looked at the lens. "I already did it, Amber," I said comfortably. "On the mountain. Remember? The place with the bad lighting. That was real. This is a circus. And I'm retiring from the circus." "What are you talking about?" she screeched, breaking character. "Propose. You're ruining the aesthetic." "I'm not proposing," I said. "I'm breaking up with you. You don't want a husband. You want a co-star. And I quit." "You can't do this," she yelled. "Everyone is watching." "I know," I said. "Great content, right? Viral gold." I turned to the waiter. "I won't be paying for this meal." She ordered it. She ate it. She can pay for it. Then I walked out. I didn't run. I walked. I walked straight to the valet, got my truck, and drove away. Behind me, I could hear the commotion. I turned off my phone for the night. I went to my brother's house, ordered a pepperoni pizza, which isn't aesthetic but tastes amazing, and played video games until 2 a.m. Update 1: The viral moment. I woke up the next morning to chaos. My brother burst into the room. "Dude, you're famous." He handed me his phone. Someone at the restaurant, not Chad, but a random diner, had filmed the whole thing on their phone. The video was everywhere. Twitter, TikTok, Reddit. Title: Guy dumps influencer mid-proposal after she demanded a redo for content. The comments were brutal. Did she really say ruining the aesthetic while he was dumping her? He tied his shoe, the absolute legend. She ordered lobster for a guy with a shellfish allergy. She belongs to the streets. Someone found my old posts mentioning the allergy. Then I saw Amber's version. She posted a tearful video from her car. Mascara running. "He humiliated me. He planned this. He's a narcissist. He left me with a $600 bill." She thought this would garner sympathy. She forgot one thing. The internet detects entitlement like a shark detects blood. Her comments were flaming her. "You made him re-propose because the lighting was bad? You played yourself. He dodged a bullet. You dodged a bill? Oh wait, you didn't." Update 2. Amber tried to come home that morning. She couldn't get in. I had surrendered the keys to the landlord yesterday. She called me from the driveway. "Mike, my key isn't working. And where is the couch?" I answered. "I moved out, Amber. The lease is broken. You have 48 hours to get your stuff before the landlord changes the locks for the next tenant. I suggest you hurry." "You can't do this. I have nowhere to go." "Go to Lumiere," I suggested. "Maybe they'll let you wash dishes to pay off that $600 tab." "I had to put it on my credit card," she wailed. "I'm maxed out. Content costs money," I said. "Welcome to the production budget." I hung up. Update 3. This is my favorite part. Chad, the videographer she hired, contacted me. He sent me a DM on Instagram. "Hey man, sorry about the drama. She refused to pay me because the video was ruined. I have the raw footage. It's cinema. If you want it, it's yours for $50. I just want to buy beer." I Venmo'd him $100. He sent me the file. It was glorious. High definition, 2 angles, crystal clear audio of her saying, "Do it now. The camera is rolling," and me saying, "I'm retiring from the circus." I didn't post it. I'm not that petty. Okay, I lied. I sent it to her mother. Amber's mom, Susan, is a traditional woman. She hates social media. She hates influencing. I sent the video with a text. "Thought you should know why the engagement is off." Amber was more concerned with TikTok than the marriage. "I'm sorry, Susan. I tried." Susan responded, "Oh, for heaven's sake, I am so sorry, Mike. She is grounded. I don't care that she's 29. She is coming home, and she is getting a real job." Final update. 3 months later, I'm living in a new apartment. It has great lighting, but I don't post about it. I'm dating a girl named Jessica. She's a librarian. She has 40 followers on Instagram and hasn't posted since 2019. We went hiking last week. We saw a deer. Did you get a picture? I asked. No, she smiled. I just watched it. It was beautiful. I think I'm gonna marry her. Amber lost about 50K followers after the shoe tie video went viral. Brands dropped her because she became the face of entitled influencer. She tried to pivot to villain-era content, but it just came off as sad. Last I heard, she moved back in with Susan. Susan makes her pay rent. Susan also banned phones at the dinner table. Amber is currently working as a hostess at a chain restaurant. She has to wear a uniform. It is not aesthetic. I still have the hiking boots I wore that day. Every time I tie them, I smile. Best knot I ever tied. TLDR. Fiancée demanded a re-proposal for TikTok because the lighting was bad the first time. I took her to a fancy dinner, tied my shoe instead of proposing, and walked out on the bill. She went viral for being entitled, lost her followers, and moved back in with her mom.